Hey everybody, I'm okJLUV. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're one of my lovely subscribers, hello again. Today I'm opening a box that gives you a huge nostalgic hit. It's none other than the Japanese expansion Remix Bout. Known as Rimitsu Bauto in Japan, it released on the 5th of July 2019, and it's a tightly condensed set that pushes the Kanto region starters to the forefront. Featuring multiple variants of Venusaur, Blastoise and Charizard, it presents excellent value as there's a high chance you'll walk away with at least 2 of these Pokemon cards from a box. Plus it features stylish rare cards of Kyogre and Groudon, with those fantastic silver borders that we know and love. Now if you've heard of Cosmic Eclipse, then you may know that this expansion forms part of it. So that means yes, it's possible to pull the hyper rare Charizard and Braixen in this one. And that's the card that I'll be chasing today, so hopefully I'm due. Remember, one booster box contains 30 packs, and one booster pack contains 5 cards. So, let's find us a Charizard. So here it is, a box of Remix Bout. Now the last time I opened one of these, I didn't do very well. I opened it at Twitch live. If you're not aware, I'm streaming every Tuesday and Friday nights. The link to that is in the description below, so feel free to join in. But yeah, wasn't the best pack opening, but we'll try and one up it today. So before I open it, I do want to sort of appreciate the art a little bit. I guess the main reason it's so stunning is because it's drawn by famed artist Mitsuhiro Arita, the illustrator of the original Charizard card. Venusaur, Blastoise and Charizard are in full display, along with Snivy, Piplup and Braixen. This same illustration is used on the Tag Team Generations playmat. Now Remix Bout is a Kyoka Kakucho Paku, a strengthening expansion, with a subset label SM11A. It contains 64 set cards and 16 secret rare cards, bringing the total card count to 80. Okay, and I will mention it again, Ichipaku Gomai Iri, so each pack has 5 cards in it. Ichiboksu Sanju Paku Iri, so each box has 30 packs in it, so quite a few packs to go through. Not as many cards in a pack, but that doesn't matter. So let's pop this thing open. We'll get the scissors out. Okay, now I do like to look after my boxes, so I'm going to be very gentle as always, and that was nice and easy. So again, just appreciating how damn good the artwork and the design on Japanese boxes is. It never ceases to amaze, and let's just admire these booster packs. I mean, come on. There's just something about the way that it's printed on the foil of the booster packs that really makes it pop and shine here. It's definitely in my top 5 booster pack art designs. Alright, so let's take them all out. Again, there's no real method to my madness. I just rip them open. Order ain't mean a thing to me. And let's just appreciate, again, it's always just so nice to do this. I mean, doesn't that just look cool? Yeah, I know. It's like a little bit of a flex, but I just can't help it. Always gotta do it. Alright, so let's get into it. Again, if this is your first time watching, I say the names of the Pokemon in Japanese. I try to explain as I go, so do enjoy that. And yeah, let's just roll into it. Alright, we got Whale. I like this one. Waseiga way of saying whale, you could say is Oero. And the Japanese word for child, you might have heard me mention this before, is ko. So Whale, whale child. We got Roller Skater. We got Kirikizan. We got Groudon, straight up. Again, I love this card. I love that it's a rare, and I love the silver border, so really stoked to get them every single time. And I like Groudon's Japanese name because it helps me sort of understand how to say it in English. Groudon. In Japanese, it's Guradon. Half of this name is like English and the other half is Japanese. The English half is probably the Gura aspect, ground. It's like a Waseiga way of saying it. Don, you might have heard me mention before. Don is a commonly used Japanese word to mean like the head honcho of, like, you know, of a crew or like a gang or something. So Guradon, the Don of the ground. Again, I love this card. Great rare. And we got Pokemon Sushin. Okay, let's roll. Now there's like a sweet spot for Japanese packs. I usually hit it. If I don't, it means I gotta relegate it and go to scissors at the end of the opening. Alright, we got Makenkani. I love this Japanese name. Obviously this is Crabrawler. Makenki is the Japanese word for competitive spirit. Kenka is the Japanese word for fighting, or a fight. And Kani is the Japanese word for crab. So this is 3 in 1. Makenkani, I love it. Crabrawler. Alright, we got Absolu. We got Roller Skater again. Alright, we got Kekenkani. That's funny that they're all in the same pack. This is probably better than makenkani. Ke is a Japanese word for hair. Again, kenka is a Japanese word for fight, and kani is crab. So this is fighting crab with hair. Kekenkani. I like it. And we got nageki. Alright, we got dadarin. Another one. I just like all these names. Tatari is like a way of saying like divine punishment or like curse in Japanese. And Dummies has got like that ring shape to it. So it's like divine punishment shaped like a ring. Dadarin. I like it. Shikajika. I'll get to that one in a bit. Oeruko. Alright, we got Entei. And we got Okido Hakase no Settingu. Professor Oak's setup. Alright, we got Goronda, we got Heracrosu, we got Kirikizan. Alright, we got Zugadon. Again, a really nice rare. Silver borders really just make that whole thing pop. And we got Zangusu. Alright, this is probably the 5th pack. I mean, it's always about the 5th pack where I just start to lose count, so I don't even know where we're at anymore. Let's just say 5th pack. We got 2 rares out of 5 packs. We'll just go with that. Alright, we got Pokabu, we got Makenkani again, we got Shikijika. Alright, we got Yonwaru, and we got Anzu. I really love this rare. So cool. Okay. Again, that sweet spot. You find that spot and it's just so easy to open. Alrighty, we got Absolu again. We got Dadarin again. We got Ponita. Alright, we got Kiteruguma. And we got Aurora Bedobeton. So again, that Don motif or that Ton motif that we hear quite often with Japanese named Pokemon. Beto Beto is like the Japanese word of being like saying to be stuck, and there's that Ton or Don again. So it's like the Don of being stuck. I mean, because Muck is obviously the last Evo of Grimer, so Beto Beton. So no GX so far. Alright, we got Kirikizan. We got Weiruko, we got Heracrosu, we got, bang, there it is, Kamexu and Pochama. Again, a really cool Blastoise and Piplup, double rare. You really love to see a GX card like this, and that holo is so good. I mean, come on. You can't, this is what I mean, like you can't really go wrong with this box. You're most likely going to walk away with like a Blastoise, a Charizard, or a Venusaur, so really cool card here, and the holo is just so good, so really fantastic there. And Anzu behind that. So our first GX card is a Blastoise and Piplup. Pretty stoked with that. Alright, we got Nui Koguma. I like this one. So Stuffle, not that interesting of a name in English. Nui Koguma though, pretty cool. Nu is the Japanese word for like knit, so like to knit something out of wool. And Koguma, again that motif for most like child or like first Evo stage Pokemon. Koguma is the Japanese word for child bear. So Nui Koguma, it's like knitted child bear. Nui Koguma. We got Rotomu. We got Nagetsuke Saru. This one is probably one of the most literal names in Japanese. Nagetsukeru is the Japanese word for like to throw something at someone, and Saru is a Japanese word for monkey. So Nagetsuke Saru, the monkey that's just throwing stuff at somebody. And see what Pissimian's doing there. Alright, we got Entei again. Really disappointed that that's not a rare card in this set, but what can you do? And we got a great Catcher or Catcher behind that. I just threw like the little part of that plastic into the box next to me. That was money. Alright, we got Aurora Bedobeta. We got Kodaku. Again, that Ko motif that you see so often. Child duck. Kodaku. The Japanese word for duck is actually Ahiru, but they went with Daku on this one. So there's Psyduck. We got Gyarapu, really literal name there. Oh, we got another Groudon, so another Groudon, and another Energy Kaishu. So that's probably a rare that I don't mind getting multiple times, that and Kyogre. So hopefully we see Kyogre in a bit. I don't know where we're at. We could be approaching the halfway mark. Just keep on trucking. Alright, we got Tropiusu. We got Komatana. We got Yanchama. And we got Mojambo. I like this one. The Japanese word for like disheveled or like scraggy hair is Moja Moja. So this is basically Moja Moja Jumbo. Mojambo. Alright, there's the Aurora Beton again, the muck, and that was the last card in that pack. I made it out like it was going to keep going. Alright, we got Bokure. We got Chaobu. This one's pretty... I mean, you wouldn't eat pig night, but if you guys have eaten ramen before, you might know that the pork inside is often referred to as chashu. The Japanese word for pig, pork, is buta. So, chaobu, it's speculated, is like chashu, buta, chaobu. Don't eat pig night. It's a Pokemon. There's Monjara, again, that Moja Moja motif, and we got Yonmoru again. So we're doubling up on rares, which isn't ideal. And we got Jajiman. I would like to see a Kyogre before I see 2 Yonmoru, but beggars can't be choosers. Alright, Aurora Nyasu. You might have heard me say before, Nya is a pretty common motif with Japanese names. It's the sound that cat makes, and most cat named Pokemon have a bit of a nya in them for Japanese Pokemon. So, Aurora Nyasu. We got Samayoru. We got Pokabu. Ooh, we got Emboar behind that, and we got Pokemon Sushin. So we want to see another GX any minute now, and we really should, statistically speaking. Alright, we got Doro Energy. We got Yamawaru. We got Gorudaku. We got... Ooh, there you go. So there's a super rare. We got Aurora Sketa, and I like that card. This is one of the funkiest cards in Sun and Moon. I really like it. It's quite unique. The holo is really cool, and the texture is fantastic. When you see on the close-up, really, really nice card. So there's a super rare. Really, really stoked to hit that. That is awesome. I love the texture on these. Most trainer pull-up textures, Japanese cards are fully insane. So really stoked to hit that. And behind that, we've got... Alright, we got Energy Tsukekae. So we're going to put that in a card saver. We want to look after that. Alright. What else we got in store? If you have seen my Dream League opening, I got some seriously crazy pulls in that one. So hoping to back that up tonight. Let's see. Alright, we got Kodaku. We got Komatana. We got Tropiusu. Ooh, we got Victini. And we got Energy Kaishu behind that. So Victini's Japanese name just lends from the English. It's like a cross between like Victory and Destiny. They just literally translate it over, so it's Victini. We'll put that in a sleeve. We're definitely past the halfway point. How far past the halfway point? I don't know. More than halfway? Maybe. There's Bokure again. Yanchamu. Monjara again. Emboar. And Great Catcher. Wouldn't mind seeing, like, I mean, obviously wouldn't mind seeing the Hyper Rare Charizard in here. If not that, then the Secret Rare Full Art would go just as well. Alright, there's the Chaobu again. Ooh, what happened here? Spoiler alert. Samayoru. Aurora Nyasu. Ooh, there we go. So, Fujigibana and Tsuttaja. Really cool card. I love this. I love hitting this every time. So good. So, Sneeby's got a really cool name in Japanese. Tsuta is the Japanese word for ivy. The Japanese word for snake is actually hebi, but the onyomi reading of that kanji is ja. So, Tsutaja, ivy snake. It's pretty cool. And behind that we got Fionn. Alright. We've got the Blastoise, we've got the Venusaur. Can we get the Charizard? That is the question. At least we didn't get the Alolan Persian, which I don't like getting as a card in this box. We got Doro Energy, we got Yamawaru, we got Gorudaku, we got Mashado, and we got Orotto. Alright, we've got Monjara, Moja Moja again, we got Chaobu, we got Samayoru, ooh, we got Mebuki Jika, and we got Orotto behind that. Come on, give us another GX card. We know we're due. Alright, another Doro Energy. Another Aurora Nyasu. Makenkani the Fighting Crab. Ooh, Whale. So, I've been through this one before, but yeah, it's basically Whale King. Whale and Pokemon Irekae. Alright, moving on with the show. Surely we'll get a Kyogre. surely. And then I can tell you all about Kyogre's Japanese name. Alright, we got Nui Koguma again. We got Ponyta. We got Rotomu. We got... Ooh, there you go. Right as I said it, we got Kyogre. So, similarly to Guradon, Kyogre's Japanese name is half and half between English and Japanese. Kai is the Japanese word for like ocean, sea. Orga, you could speculate that it's potentially a Waseigo way of saying orca, although the Japanese word for orca is actually shachi. I think it's maybe more lending from English name of like ogre, so it's like Kai Orga, ogre of the sea. I like it, and notwithstanding, I love the card. I love the holo, so really cool card to hit every time. Kai Orga, and behind that, Pokemon Irekai. Okay, getting through this stack, and I had a little bit of the booster pack just fling itself onto Fushigibana. Get that out of here. Okay. Alright, we got Aurora Beta Grimer. We got Nagetsuke Saru. We got Gyarapu. For lack of a better word, I guess the word for gallop in Japanese is Gyarapu. At least we called it Rapidash. Japanese naming just went Gyarapu. So there you go. Rapidash. Behind that we got Weiro again, and behind that we got Weak Gado Energy. Alright, we got Chaubu again, Chashu, Buta, Aroronyasu, we got Monjara, Moja, we got Weiro again, and Pokemon Irekaya. That's a really similarly serialed pack. It's a bit weird, that sometimes happens. And there's nothing to it, it's just totally random. Okay, can we get a Charizard? At least the GX. Give it just the plain old GX. We got Samayoru. We got Doro Energy. We got Makenkani. We got... Ooh, there it is again. Mebuki Jika. And we got Okido Hakase no Settingu. Getting very close to the end of this stack. How are we going to finish up this box? Surely another super rare. Been pretty lucky with Japanese boxes at the YouTubes. If you'd seen my Dream League vid, killed it. We got Yamawaru. We got Pokabu. I didn't touch on this earlier, but Japanese word for like feeling warm or like comfortably warm is like poka poka. And again, bu, Japanese word for pig, pork is buta. So Pokabu, it's like warm piggy. And yeah, that's a pretty literal name for you. We got Gorudaku. We got Kekenkani again, the fighting crab with hair, and we got Zangusu. There it is, that pack that I cannot open. We're going to leave that to the end. Hopefully there's something exciting in that. And there's a pack that I can open. Thank goodness. Alright, we got Shikijika, and I was hoping we'd come back to this card. Shiki is the Japanese word for like the 4 seasons. And Jika, the Japanese word for deer is actually Shika. So Shikijika is a bit of a play there. We know that dealing is like a seasonal Pokemon, it changes form depending on the season. So Shikijika, I love it. Alright, we got Goronda. We got Ponyta. We got Mashado, martial arts, shadow Pokemon. And we got Fione again. I know we're due one more GX card. I'm very curious to see whether it'll be the Charizard for the trifecta here. We'll find out shortly. Alright, we got Goronda, we got Kodaku, Heracrossu, Kekenkani, and we got Jajiman. What will it be? What will that last GX be? I'm going to put my money on Persian. Just always seems to be that Persian GX card. Rears its head at the very end. Alright, we got Rotomu, we got Nagetsuke Saru, I love it. We got Toropiesu, I can see something behind, but I think it's a rare. We got... What did I tell ya? Alolan Persian, just always pops up. Not a fan of this card. I'm going to give it the special treatment on the stand, the camera, but oh, I'm not going to like it. It's going to be my most disliked pan shot of the Holo GX card, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. So there you go, Alolan Persian. Hope you enjoyed that. And behind that we got Energy Tsukekae. Alright, that's the pack I can't open, so that's going to be the last pack I go through. And with a bit of luck, we got one more super rare. Don't hang up the phone just yet. Stay on the line. There is more to come on not. Alright, we got Aurora Beto Beta. We got Yarabu. We got Yanjam. We got Mojambo. And we got Nageki. You may know that the Japanese word for demon is Oni. Japanese word for throwing something is Nageru. So another way of saying demon, or the same kanji, is Ki. So Nageki, like throwing demon. Better than throw, this name. Throw is probably the most uninspired Pokemon name ever. Or one of. Sorry, whoever decided throw would be a good name. This is the second last pack. So let's see what we got behind this, and then we'll have to get the scissors out. Alright, we got Komatana. We got Nui Koguma. We got Bokure. We got... Ooh, Akuji Kingu. I like this rare. I like how it looks. Looks nice. I like it. Behind that we got Okido Hakase no Settingu. Okay, so the very last pack. The pack that needs scissors. The one pack to rule them all. What will it be? There's the scissors. Chop chop. Don't worry, I protected the cards. Not my first rodeo. Okay, what do we got behind? I was about to do a card trick. I don't know why I was doing that. Alright, we got Roller Skater, but not in super rare form. We got Dadarin. We got Absolu, and to finish it off, we've got... Ooh, I don't mind that. Yosetsuko, the Welder, trainer rare. I hadn't seen one tonight, so there you go. Not a bad trainer rare to get. Obviously, it would be cool to get the super rare one of that, but you're not going to complain. So Yosetsuko to finish it off. And behind that, Weak Guard Energy. Alrighty, let's do a recap to finish off the break. We had a Mebukijika, we had a Yosetsuko, we had a Akujikinu, we had a Guradon, we had a Zugadon, there's that Don, all over again. We had a Yonwaru, we had a Guradon again, we had a Yonwaru again, jeez, the ordering of these. We had a Bikitini, we had a Mebukijika, and behind that we had a Kyogre. This is probably my favorite rare from this box. Again, the silver borders just go so well with that. And how good is the amazing rare in Shiny Star V going to be? I am absolutely hanging out for that card. It's going to be wild. Alright, the GXs behind that. We had the Venusaur and the Snivy, the Fushigibana and Tsutaja. Really cool card. We had the Kameksu and Pochama behind that. And then behind that, we had my absolute least favorite card. And I'm sure many of you can resonate. The Aurora Persian GX. Don't like this card, but I'm going to give it the time of day. I'm going to respect it. And there's that. And then obviously the best card from that break was the Roller Skater, the Roller Skater. Again, I really like these. I love trainer full arts, and in Japanese, I don't know why, they're just a bit cooler. I mean, I do know why. The texturing is amazing. So really happy to get that. I would have liked the Charizard Hyper Rare, I'm not gonna lie. But you'll take the Roller Skater. You take it over like Professor Oak's setup. I'd take that card too, but this is better. So pretty happy with that overall. Roller Skater. So overall, that was an okay box. Wasn't the best, and have had better, but we'll take it. The best card from that box definitely being the Roller Skater. Sparkle Sparkle. I'll be unboxing more Japanese Pokemon cards in the lead up to Shiny Star V this November 20, so make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell to stay in the loop. And if you don't know by now, I'm streaming live every Tuesday and Friday night at twitch.tv, so if you've ever got any questions or you just want to have a chat, come down and say hello. Link in the description below. Hopefully I see you there. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for daily updates, but until then, stay safe, look after your cards, JLUV out.